Yo, what's up, world? This is Maso, live from the belly of the beast. Today, we're right here in middle Koreatown, LA, inner city, Normandy Street. You know, we're at the public gym in Normandy Park, and we're here with the Asian Hip Hop Summit. So we're gonna find out what's going on, interview some people, get you in, let you know what's up. All right, so stay tuned. What's your name?
Kubla Kwan.
And your relation to the Asian Hip Hop Summit?
Well, I guess I'm the founder and I'm also the organizer every year.
Why do you do this?
I mean, you know, there's just not a lot of avenues right now for Asian musicians to perform. So this is, you know, one of them. I mean, not just Asian musicians perform, but actually Asian musicians to perform in front of an Asian audience, which is, you know, I think that's something that a lot of other ethnicities, races, that's like a given, but in the Asian community, it's actually still kind of a new thing, and people aren't even used to that still. So that's kind of what we're trying to build here. And also, you know, if you notice, there's a lot of kids, a lot of young performers, teens, and you know, it's like, you gotta have something for the young people, especially living out here in, you know, the ghetto, in the, you know, inner city Los Angeles. You know, if you don't throw these kind of events for them, you know, they're just gonna be running in the streets. You know, it's just gonna be madness. So that's kind of why, you know, a couple of the reasons why we do this every year.
Would you say that's the premise of what hip hop is to you?
Yeah, I think in a lot of ways, because, you know, when hip hop first started in the Bronx in New York, I mean, that's, you know, that was kind of the conditions. It was poverty, you know, it was the, you know, inner city environment in New York that gave birth to the hip hop movement. So we're seeing kind of similar conditions here in Los Angeles, but with the Asian community. So it makes sense that, you know, a lot of these, you know, young, you know, more lower economic bracket, you know, teens who are Asian are kind of drawn to the whole hip hop culture because it's the same basic situation.
Why is hip hop important to you?
Well, hip hop's a style. I mean, hip hop is not a style. It's a way of living. Yeah, I mean that's what we are.
It's important to me because I've been growing up with it. Like the society I was born, like around Long Beach and stuff like that. It's like basically their whole community is like surrounded by hip hop. So I started dancing when I was about 6 years old, and it's been a part of my life ever since.
I feel like that's like my means of outlet of expressing my everyday life and experiences, cultures, you know. I feel like hip-hop is just music alone. If there was no such thing as fucking music on earth, I think the world would be very, very boring, you know. And with like hip-hop, it just gives an outlet for just like young youth, for just people, white, black, Hispanic, whatever color you are, to express like how you feel and stuff.
Well, hip-hop is important to me because, like all music, it's an expression of really of a time, and with hip-hop it expresses a whole side, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, especially lyrics, you know, everybody can't sing, everybody can't dance, but it's their own expression, so people have to be able to express themselves, and hip-hop is a way for a lot of our young people to really express themselves these days. That's what I think.
It's been always a part of my life. I grew up with hip-hop. That's all I've been listening to like since I was a little kid. I mean, I grew up in the streets of LA, so it's pretty, just represents me.
When there was times when I felt very, very frustrated or very angry about any given situation about my life, I just turn on some tunes, start dancing or start rapping, whatever, and it just relieves a lot of stress from me. And this is a way for me to just kind of like, you know, relax and not let things that come into my life that bother me, you know, not to let it bother me, and, you know, just be really chill with it. And this is for me to just be all myself, you know. I really loved it.
Hip hop is basically an expression of my soul. So basically, I try to get my message out to the people in the expression of art. So basically, that's the only way I can really do that, you know.
Gotta pay the rent, man.
There you have it. What would you say you bring to the table for hip hop?
For hip hop, right now, especially in Los Angeles community in K-Town, me and my friends, we organize a spot in K-Town. It's on Wilshire and Western, beneath New York Cafe, and we actually just keep it open for the community, for people who's interested in learning how to DJ or how to rap or how to dance. We got a dance studio that's open. We got a DJ that comes in and sets up open mics all night, and it's really cool because the kids that come up and the younger generations inspire me to do what I do, and I want to keep doing it. You know, that's what I say to what I contribute. I try to reach out to the kids here.
How do you view the commercial music side versus opposed to the underground, if there is any difference?
Well, that definitely is a difference, because really with underground to me speaks of truth. You know what I'm saying? It's what people are feeling, what people are doing. A lot of time commercial is really about what's right, what sells, what could create this facade for people, you know? So it's a difference to me, but I respect them both because it's all the business. But to me, most I respect the underground because it's really the truth and it's the heart of everything.
What's the most important thing to you as an artist?
You know, like, actually, like, I've been doing this for like 6 years. Like, people are talking about like real hip hop, but I don't know what real hip hop is, honestly. But I know how to express myself on this microphone, and I know how to make my audience have fun every time I step onto stage. You know.
That sounds real to me. Yeah, it's real. How important is it for you to sell records?
Records at this moment, it doesn't really matter to me because basically I just want to get my message out.
Which is
basically, I believe that through unity we could all unite together, you know, through different races, different statuses and stuff. I don't really think it should really matter on the color of your skin, but rather on the talent that you have, and hopefully that message can get through to the people.
As an organizer, where do you want to take this summit?
I mean, you know, this summit, you know, every year it's very much like a community event. It's very, you know, kind of underground, very ghetto kind of event. But you know, I definitely hope one day, you know, we can blow this up to something that, you know, is really big. But you know, I think you know we got to be patient because, you know, the scene itself has to grow to that level. You know, the event is not going to just suddenly, you know, create a scene. You know, this event can only reflect the scenes that's there. So right now, you know, a lot of the new young rappers, Asian rappers, are really young. So, you know, as they get older, we're going to see the scene start to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And maybe one day it could be like a true economy and we can have like a real scene where people are making some money. But honestly, I don't see that happening yet. But perhaps this can be, you know, kind of a starting point, and we can have that maybe down the line, and maybe it'll be sooner than we think. But yeah, I think ultimately we are trying to build towards building a movement, an Asian music movement where people, you know, can maybe make a living off of the music within that scene. But maybe not yet. Maybe not yet.
Where do you think hip-hop is going as far as Asian America goes?
Asian America? I think we're going to go far because I think the fact that Asians, I think that we're real smart people. So, yeah, I think they'll find a good way to like put it out there the right way, you know what I mean? Yeah.